Thanks very much for staying with us. Pakistan being exposed once again when it comes to its anti-India propaganda. We'll show you what it is trying to do, especially when it says that it will play up the Kashmir issue by coordinating a series of anti-India events today as what it calls Kashmir Solidarity Day. Now, Republic has exposed these points, and we'll show you exactly what this campaign, this anti-India campaign is all about, because Pakistan seems to be gearing up when it comes to undertaking activities like webinars, seminars, exhibitions, screenings, reaching out to the media houses, international human rights and the civil society, or what they call as human rights abuses in Kashmir. But this has set the ground straight. As far as we know, of the anti-India propaganda that is now being leveled and it's being heightened in Kashmir, it is coming across as a big snub to Pakistan, because Jammu and Kashmir has remained peaceful. And this is coming across even as the anti-India propaganda that is being pushed by Pakistan failed to attract any response. Let me go across to Shivani and Gursimran, both of them joining us live at this point. Shivani, now this is Pakistan's anti-India propaganda that has failed completely.
Amita, Pakistan has extended the propaganda warfare and especially the anti-India campaign that it has been running since so many years now, and especially after the abrogation of Article 370 in Jammu and Kashmir and the peace that prevails in Jammu and Kashmir. And now in this fresh campaign, anti-India campaign, the DG of South Asia of Pakistan and SAARC has shot letters to all the missions of all different countries, and they have received a customized plan to organize various activities on 5th of February, that is today, and to show solidarity with Kashmir. So this is again when Pakistan is trying to peddle the Kashmir issue. It is trying to run anti-India campaigns. And very interestingly here, Amita, this letter hasn't come to the High Commission of Pakistan in India in New Delhi. So all these letters, all these orders have been issued to all the embassies around the world, but not in India, because Pakistan knows what it is doing, and this is the fake propaganda it has been running across the globe. And there are various lineups regarding this particular Kashmir Solidarity Day that is being celebrated by Pakistan today. And they also have a campaign on the social media. All these embassies have been told to run a campaign to show solidarity with Kashmir by Pakistan, and on all the major platforms of social media. And each day Pakistan is trying to generate around 10,000 anti-India tweets and anti-India messages on the social media handles, various fake social media handles that have also been identified by the Indian government. These YouTube channels have already been blocked in India, and more extensively the Indian agencies are working on this particular anti-India agenda. But this is how Pakistan is once again exposed, how it's peddling with the Kashmir issue once again and running this fake propaganda against India.
Gursimran is also with us. Gursimran, these are clearly showing desperate efforts on part of Pakistan there to destabilize the peaceful atmosphere, but there are no takers. There are no takers. Kashmiris want peace, and they have peaceful environment as we speak. We are looking at 2 years of stability and tranquility in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir.
See, Amita, the efforts from the Pakistani side speaks of itself, that how many efforts they need to make just to make this sure that the world don't see what is happening in Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. This is all a gimmick of the Imran Khan, just to divert the attention of the world community from the atrocities that they are doing on the people of Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Gilgit-Baltistan, and even in what is happening in Baluchistan. This is all a gimmick by the Pakistani side so that they can somewhat divert the international attention from what is happening happening inside the Pakistan to Jammu and Kashmir. What for the reason behind the Pakistan getting rattled is that the people of Jammu and Kashmir have once now accepted wholeheartedly India. But not only this, but the people of POJK, people of Gilgit-Baltistan, people of Baluchistan, even the voices are raising in that part of Pakistan, illegally occupied by the Pakistan, that they want to be with India, and that's why Pakistan want to give international community a message that, see, all is well in our place, but see, in Kashmir, the people are not happy, and that's why they have to make n number of efforts. A toolkit is prepared as being accessed by Shivani, a toolkit, orders to the Pakistani embassies that you have to make this propaganda a success. See what kind of a pressure is being mounted by the Imran Khan government to their officials, not only in Pakistan, but in other parts of the world, so that they can show the international community that all is well in Pakistan, but not in Jammu and Kashmir. But the world community knows the reality. There have been foreign diplomats to Kashmir who have seen the reality on ground, and they know what is happening, what has happened, and how the people have accepted. But what has been rejected is the Pakistan's ideology, and that is what hurting the Pakistan most.
Absolutely, because this is turning out to be a cruel joke. This is coming across as a huge snub to Pakistan itself. I believe Samiksha is also joining us from the Mumbai newsroom to help us understand this anti-India toolkit. Samiksha, over to you. There are believably directions from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Pakistan to many of its embassies. Just take us through what all details are there.
That's right, Amita. So we have exclusively accessed the anti-India toolkit that has been prepared by Pakistan. I have these circulars and the dossiers that we have accessed here. So here it is, anti-India propaganda being taken up in Pakistan by undertaking activities like webinars, seminars, exhibitions, and screening of documentaries, including outreach to parliamentarians, think tank, media houses as well, creation of content creation as well in coordination with the ISPR, digital media, Twitter campaign, print media, and primetime debates as well. So, in fact, look at this tweet here that has been put out by the Pakistan High Commission, New Zealand, which says 5th February, which is Kashmir Solidarity Day, is the day to show solidarity with Kashmiris. Let's rise for Pakistan. Let's raise our voice for the women who got raped in front of their brothers, fathers and sons. Pakistan supports indigenous Kashmiri struggle for freedom. There we have on one hand Pakistan expressing solidarity on the day of on Kashmiri Solidarity Day, Solidarity Day, and on the other hand, taking up this anti-India propaganda, not just on Twitter handles but across Pakistan. They've planned to organize rallies and campaigns as well. This is the circular that has been put out by Pakistan Ministry of Foreign Affairs, which says that a solidarity walk on Constitution Avenue will be held on Kashmir Solidarity Day, which is today. The walk will start from Foreign Office and will culminate at D Chowk, where President of Pakistan, along with political leadership of Pakistan, will participate in this walk to express solidarity with the Kashmiris. So there we have, in fact, there is another tweet here, the circular that has been put out by the Pakistan Ministry of Foreign Affairs, which says, as part of Kashmir Solidarity Day activities, Kashmir cell of Ministry of Foreign Affairs is organizing an art exhibition that again is an anti-India propaganda there. So there we have the number of circulars that have been put out by Pakistan Ministry. 5th February is a day to show solidarity with Kashmiris. Let's rise for Kashmir. Let's raise our voice for the women who got raped in front of their brothers, fathers and sons. Again, again a controversial circular that has been put out by the Pakistan Ministry. There is another one that I have here which says that, as all of you are aware, every year 5th February is observed as Kashmir Solidarity Day to reaffirm Pakistan's unwavering political, diplomatic and moral support for the people of Indian illegally occupied J&K. This day holds special significance given the ongoing military siege as well that's taken place in the illegally occupied J&K in the aftermath of India's illegally and unilateral action on 5th of August 2019. So there we have, the dossier that has been exclusively accessed by Republic, anti-India propaganda, the anti-India toolkit that is in full swing, not just in Pakistan, but but on the social media as well and across the globe as well by the Pakistan Ministry. Back to you.
So this is how Pakistan tries to foment trouble in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir.